Okay, we tried to upload this from an iPhone a few days ago. Having a few problems with it, but oh well, what you gonna do, you know? Just redo it. Why not? We bragging rights is only 4 days away, and this is probably gonna be the last video of these for bragging rights at least, because they're probably not gonna add another match for Friday. And let's just look right now for the bragging rights team. And this does change a little bit what I was going to say, because last year it was a 1-fall for Team Raw vs. Team SmackDown, a 1-fall 7-on-7. Looks like they're going to do the Survivor Series style, like I tried to mention in the part that didn't upload. You see, at first it was probably just going to be 1-fall, no Survivor Series elimination. But they have now made it an elimination match. So it's 7-on-7. Team SmackDown, Captain The Big Show, Kofi Kingston, Tyler Rex, Alberto Del Rio, Edge, Jack Swagger, and Randy Orton. No, Rey Mysterio, my bad. And on Team Raw is The Miz, CM Punk, Sheamus, John Morrison, R-Truth, Dino Morella, and Ezekiel Jackson, the newest member. Now, R-Truth had some issues with, probably legal issues or something with Canada, so he could not make the show in Canada last Monday. Now that it's a 7-on-7, Team Raw has a few jobbers on here, on their team, and Team SmackDown has a few more veterans than Team Raw does. So I'm gonna have to go with Team SmackDown just because it's an elimination style match, and if Big Show's the first one in the matchup, he'll eliminate a few guys for Team Raw, and it'll probably be over by the time they try to eliminate the Big Show, because it'll probably be 6-on-1, 5-on-2, anything. If you think about it, it's like a Survivor Series match with 2 extra people in it. Anything can happen. We could see 7-on-1 for all we know. We could see 6-on-1, 6-on-2. I mean, any way you could think of it, it can happen. And I honestly have to go Team SmackDown. They're gonna keep the trophy. Now for champion versus champion, it is United States champion Daniel Bryan up against, and there's a little ad there, I'm sorry, the Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler. And keep in mind, this is non-title, so we cannot see them unify the 2 titles, which some people were talking about earlier in the year. Now, honestly, you gotta go with the experience factor that Daniel Bryan has. And honestly, if you've seen if you've seen his match in WWE, you gotta look in the past for what he's done. He's been an international superstar, held titles, accomplishments world over, especially in Ring of Honor, before he left for the WWE. And seeing that this could go to the ground in like a submission style, I mean, all around, if you look at every category, this would mostly go to Daniel Bryan. So you gotta go with the United States Champion, Daniel Bryan. Now, one short note for the Divas match. Again, we won't probably figure out who will be defending the Unified Divas title until probably bragging rights. And you gotta be, honestly, this is just stupid, the promo they did, and just disrespectful for the Canadian fans. Although the A bit was kind of funny, I'll give them that, but other than that, it was just stupid. And if you look at the tapes from the last review, Hell in a Cell, Michelle McCool clearly tapped out before Layla's shoe made contact with Natalya, forcing the disqualification. So I gotta go with Natalia. Again, it's not gonna change. Hopefully they'll end this because it's like a fucking tag belt now. It's just ridiculous. And honestly, will John Cena listen to Wade Barrett and help him win the WWE title? I mean, he'll have to, or he's fired, right? Because the almighty John Cena is at his weakest point, and it's great to watch it. And honestly, you could see Cena do errands probably on the road, like Wade Barrett makes Cena clean out a toilet or something. That'd be great entertainment right there. And just, I want to laugh at all the Cena fans right now because I told you so. See what's gonna happen. Yeah, and that's really all I have to say about that.